Bitch, I got problems on problems on
There you
problems
go.
on problems on problems on problems.
Yeah.
I solve them.
Okay.
Through the money, the pressure be calling. Left a message, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on
Hey guys,
problems.
Ash and Saph here in Dragonheir Silent Gods. This video is brought to you by Dragonheir Silent Gods. Saph, what's up, man? I am pumped, bro, because it's our my very first summoning ever. I'm pumped, man. We've been teasing this video for a while now here on the channel, but I'm ready to get at least 3 legendaries on the account and about 20 minutes from now.
Yeah, I'm super excited. This is the best part of the start of a season. You'll do this every start of a new season in Dragonheir, where you go, what am I going to get? What am I going to build my first teams around? Like, what kind of legendaries we're going to get? And it will drastically change our direction. We might, you start the season 1 with necrosis summoners, but we might actually pull like a god wild champion or a really cool rally champion, and then we kind of have decisions to make. So yeah, I love this part of the game. This is the fun part.
Is there a definitive #1 legendary in the game, like I don't know, or maybe a couple that are just like head and shoulders the most wanted, or is there just a bunch of them?
There are. So for specific types, Flora for the wild type is god tier, absolute god tier. Filto for the rally type, absolute god tier.
Flora.
And there's a couple of other legendaries that are super good. Like there's a frost one, which I forget her name. She looks amazing. If you go to the gallery a second, I can never remember this champion's name, but it's an incredibly powerful legendary when you set it up for success. It's a frost champion, so you can use the filters on the left. Vinyara, the skeleton looks amazing.
All right, whoa,
Kind of crazy.
All right.
But what is really special about Vinyara is when you eventually get a legendary artifact, you can get a hourglass, which gives you a tremendous amount of skill haste, and her ultimate happens to be one of the lowest cooldowns at 16 seconds, and it will reduce the target's ultimate energy by 100%. It's obnoxiously strong. It dispels all the enemy's buffs. It puts frozen on them and an attack penalty for 10 seconds. So you can pretty much, when you set this champion up, have this on a 10-second cooldown with 10 seconds of everything happening. It works slightly different to bosses.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of crazy. It works a little bit with bosses because it kind of resets them back to their last skill
neutralizes
milestone.
Everything about them, it feels like,
It's so strong. So Vinyara is in all of the top dungeon teams. So there are a couple of like non-types that are really exciting.
Okay. Well, hey, if you guys are going to watch this one, or if you're, if you're actually starting this journey along with us, definitely check out the video that we just released, which is everything about summoning inside Dragonheir Silent Gods, what to do, what not to do. We break it all down. We're going to be taking Saph's advice in this video as well. Thus, we're going to take advantage of the echoes of the other world, make sure that we summon exactly 80 and stop there. So we're guaranteed to get the 35, the 70, and the 80 legendary summons. That being said, Saph, I think we're ready to go ahead and obtain some dice, right? Get to 80?
Yeah, we need 80, so we need 13 more. There we go, lovely. And we have a little left over for future stuff, which is great.
Perfect.
Now, here's the thing, you're going to love this little mini game. When we get a legendary summon, the animation, when you summon, it throws the dice up in the air. And when it lands, there's a little sparkle effect. And you've got to keep an eye out for the sparkle effect, because when you see the legendary, it does a special little sparkle effect. It's very difficult to see.
Okay, so it's like a tell. It's a little tell that you get?
Yeah.
Okay,
it kind of previews it. You're going to get legendary.
Okay,
let's see if
well,
it's
here we
going to
go.
do it here.
Let's see.
I can never tell because it looks very similar. That one didn't do it, but there we go. We get an epic.
All right.
We should ask the chat before the comments before we start this. How many legendaries do you think we're going to get? How many legendaries?
Yeah.
We know we're going to get 3 guaranteed. Are we going to get any more? Put it in the comments below.
Is 80 a big summoning or no?
Yes.
Okay. This is pretty big. This is big, guys. All right. So let's continue here. Anybody... I'm not going to ask you about every single, obviously, hero, but if it's anybody super noteworthy, feel free to...
Lorari is quite good as a rare poisoner. And Skink is a poisoner. The only thing is poison is kind of like the weaker type. You need you need an exclusive legendary and another legendary just to make poison work. So they're not bad, but they're the more awkward ones.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Of course, our whole account, I feel like, is poison right now, so that makes me feel great. Yeah. All right. Here we go. 2 epics.
Okay, Arena. But this is one of the rares that I said when we talked about the...
Yes, I remember we're talking about her. Yep. We have a video breaking down the best rares and the best epics in the game, by the way. Sorry, Saph, go ahead.
No, carry on. I finished my point.
Okay, she was the great AoE simple lightning damage dealer, right?
Yes, with the attack penalty. She's a really good lightning base for your team early on.
Great.
Ooh, Naguk.
Naguk.
I think he's a tank. He looks more impressive than he actually is.
Oh man.
he looks more impressive than he actually.
I hate when they do that.
Cool ultimate because he like puts electrocution on the map and extends the range.
Yeah, the
of his
whole map,
passive.
right?
Yeah,
okay.
It's really he's kind of a cool one.
All right,
Ooh,
Megan.
One of the only healers in the Necrosis faction, so actually quite good. You'll probably find that you will use Megan at some point in your account.
Okay.
Ooh, Thea. Yes, Thea is awesome.
Okay. Heck yeah.
Thea can make your back row, your ranged heroes, invisible.
Ooh.
So they can't be targeted and they can't be debuffed. It's so good.
Grants ability and debuff immunity to range allies for 10 seconds. Awesome. Okay, cool.
She's really good.
Great. And then Fitz.
My favorite. I love
Good old Fitz.
Fitz is amazing because he actually
Death
can
Knight.
Fitz can siphon all of the debuffs off your team to himself. It's really cool. What else are we going to get here? Another epic. No
all
gold
right.
yet.
We already know.
One
We
thing
already
to
know
note here before we skip forward.
Yeah.
You can't collect more than one legendary or one epic or one rare. There is no like duplicates. You can empower your legendaries, but once you've collected the hero, you don't get that hero again. What you get instead is to begin with the sort of crystal currency that allows you to exchange for artifacts in the artifact exchange store. Very important. We will have a video going through all the artifacts, but the most important thing is essence of creation. You need that material to upgrade your artifacts. So that's really what we're doing with the purple dice more than anything else, is generating essence of creation for those really powerful artifacts that we want to use on our heroes.
Okay, great. And we have a couple of those artifacts now. Because we get them for free.
Yeah. Once we get enough to exchange all the rare artifacts, all we'll get now is essence of creation. You know.
All right.
Eluia.
Eluia
works actually probably would be really well if we build a summon team, because she will buff all the summons and actually summons a lot of skeletons as well.
I would love to build a summons team, Saph. I'm just saying. And we do have a legendary summoner, you know?
We have 2 legendaries. So
okay.
Absolutely, we probably will.
We get
Sovelis.
Sovelis?
Would you believe I actually don't have this epic on my season 3 account?
He looks so cool, man. I'll stop saying it, but all these guys. All right. When an enemy inflicted with invisibility shoots an arrow to them, dealing cold damage, removing invisibility. We've got heal, and we've got fire 2 rounds of hail of arrows, dealing cold damage.
Not bad. So he's a bit of it slows the enemy down.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why in Dragonheir, I'm going to say this right now, all the dwarves fly. I don't understand why.
All right.
Doesn't make much
got a little
sense,
jetpack action going on. Nice. All right. Aerial dwarf sounds good. All right. Okay. I feel the legendary coming, man. I feel it.
Oh, here we go. There was the sparkle. There was the sparkle. Here it is.
Boom. And that's before our mercy. So let's see who we get.
Ymira.
Okay.
Pretty decent, rare.
Okay.
Pretty decent.
There we go.
Oh, he's the poison dude. He's the well. He's one of those things when you fight him as a boss, it's really infuriating. He likes to stick little mushrooms out on the map. And
yeah, it looks like
be quite good. And
all right.
I don't have him. I've never used him. I've never seen him use massive effect.
Okay.
But it's a legendary. It could be quite cool.
So taunt in this game, I imagine, is we have a whole buffs and debuffs video planned for next week, probably. But I imagine that's like equivalent to provoke more than taunt, as we know it from raid mechanics. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and he has blind as well. He's a very heavy debuffer with a bit of poisons as well. So he kind of like can dump a lot of poisons and debuffs out. And
all right.
You got to watch out for his
wanted.
mushrooms.
We know it's not who he wanted. Though.
Not super top tier, no. But he's for us it might be really good. We'll have to see what we come up with. Garana, and Zadie.
Okay. Fizzle.
Yeah, there's a lot of goblins as well, which are kind of
little guy.
Okay, well, not bad. We got 1 in 20. That's pretty good going. We haven't had to go to Mercy.
So we reset now, right?
Does that actually mean we're going to get 4? Because we reset the Mercy, so now we've got 60, so we're going to 35.
Legendary alert. Legendary.
Vidimir. Okay, cool. Vidimir is cool because of his
look at that
ultimate.
Little Gandalf action.
He's one of the most complicated targeting things I've ever seen. I think he does like different shapes and sizes. His battle skill, I think, goes in a plus, which is kind of nuts. But,
oh, wow. Look at that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that common in this game?
That one's unique. I've not seen that. The common one tends to be the diamond. Yeah, the common one tends to be the diamond.
Oh, look at this one.
That one's quite frequent. He will basically bounce it across lots of enemies. You got to be careful for Vidimir because he's the warlord of this game. where you're sitting there going, why did my team die? And it's probably because there was a Beginner on the enemy team.
Interesting.
And damage on you.
Oh,
Vinyara.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
we got it. Yeah, dude, look at that. Look at that.
Vinyara. Wow.
Calling our shots, man. She's got a little
She's gonna
Siffy action
carry.
going on. Well, we already talked about her, so I guess we're good. But what does this mean for our account?
Well, it basically means now pretty much any boss is going to be about 50 times easier for us to build teams around because of the abilities that she has. Mainly because it's an attack up for 10 seconds on a 16-second cooldown when we book
I can't
it.
believe we got her, dude. I can't
Yeah,
believe.
this is why we've said in our videos right at the start, don't use all your legendary scrolls straight away, because if you get someone like Vinyara, she's probably going to be way better for you to use.
Which we didn't do.
than the
Yeah,
starter.
yeah.
So,
all right.
But she's also got Frozen. So if you got Usha out of your rare chest, you've now got a champion that can put Frozen on bosses, and Usha can be like a really good damage dealer for you because it's going to put it up all the time.
All right. I'm just kind of reading through because
she's immune to control. She's immune
Right.
to control.
she's immune to
Like,
control. She grants a shield for 10 seconds. I'm trying to, for those of you who are just tuning in, I probably should say this every video, that I am, like, the whole idea behind this channel is I am a noob. I'm a 2-week player, and Saph is like almost a 1-year player. So we're kind of going through it together, and he's like the pro on my shoulder as we go through everything in this game. But I still want to kind of like take the time, especially on a pull like this, and really try to understand exactly what they're doing, right? Grants a shield for 10 seconds, defense up 2. Okay, dumb question maybe, but defense up 1 and 2, is that basically strong version, weak version of buffs in this game and
essentially,
debuffs?
yeah.
Okay.
The only thing that Dragonheir tends to do is they don't keep their buffs always universal. So it might say defense up 2. Sometimes that can be like 2%, 4%, 40%,
Okay,
50%.
okay,
so
okay. It's
whenever
kinda
you're
like Watcher.
selecting, you
Yeah,
see it,
yep.
it puts it on the side. So you
Yep.
always want to pay attention because sometimes they will use the same word but change the number.
Okay,
But
okay.
defense up 2 is really good because that's not just to Vinyara. That's to Vinyara and another ally. So it's kind of like 2 out of 5 of your team is getting a defense up and a shield. And yeah, accuracy aura as well.
Aura is good, really good in this game. Same as Raid.
it is
Okay,
really good.
great.
Yeah, you need
All
to get
right,
around
dude.
about...
Vinyara, welcome to the squad, man. I am pumped. Well, it's weird.
I'm a
like
little jealous because my season 3 account really could use a Vinyara. and
Oh,
I don't
man. We have a
It's gonna
new
be fun
main
to play
account
with.
for you, Saph. We got a new main
Yeah.
account coming your way. Dane, we already have him. Conversion, awesome. I'm thrilled, but I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm also like, just to be real, keep it 100 here. I'm a little worried because like I don't want to be able to breeze through content as we're making guides, and they're like, yeah, well, you got the best legendary in the game. Who cares, you know? So we'll have to be strategic about how we showcase her in the future. But that's 2 legendaries,
Whoa,
man.
3!
3!
What?
Now, does this game have a new beginner luck?
This is insane.
Does this game have new beginner like increased rates? Are you aware of that or no?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
You're just...
Then we're just
you're
getting
bringing all
lucky
the luck
then. I'm
today.
bringing the
Wow.
magic touch. Here we go. Let's see.
Ooh, Hockaday, yes.
He's awesome
I
looking.
quite like him. He's
Yeah.
a lot
Holy-
of people will be like, oh, disappointing. I actually really like Hockaday. But what's really cool about him is he will, when an ally dies, when an enemy dies with Frost on his ultimate ability and his passive ability, he does like an extra explosion of damage. But he also is the main buffer for the Frost champions, the heroes here. So you can see he's going to give attack up to all Frost allies. And then he will place Frost on all the enemies. So him and Usha together will basically be a very dominant duo for damage output. And he looks freaking cool looking.
He does look amazing, man. All right, cool. All right,
Okay,
all right.
3.
Yeah,
3
we're
in a
3
row.
and we're not even halfway through. We're guaranteed at least 1 more. Let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, man.
Oh my god.
Ah, here we go! This is going to be a summoning for the ages.
Wow, okay. N is a really good healer, by the way. Absolute great healer.
Sorry, I skipped by her because I saw she was a dupe, so I figured we might have talked about her. But Vani,
Fine.
here it goes.
Wolfsburg, he's a defense guy. He's kind of cool, but that's not the legendary we want to see.
Not the
He's kinda
legendary.
cool.
Here we go. Oh, 1 more. Loris.
Ooh,
Another
okay,
poison.
Well,
Dude, we've got a lot of poisoners, man. We got a lot of poisoners. She
We
looks
do.
good.
She looks better than
Jathalia?
she is. Yeah, Jathalia.
She looks better than
So
she is. So she's a poison instant activator with deny revive?
Yeah, so, go through her ultimate ability. That's
Yeah,
the most
yeah,
important
let's take a
thing.
look.
Ultimate's
Just
always the most important
poison damage to enemies within range. If enemies are under poison, enemies killed by the skill cannot be resurrected. Okay,
So she's
there it is.
effectively Zarvia. Now, derivative damage is just another word for saying it's a slightly different type of damage that scales off enlightenment. So the enlightenment stat on your hero, if a hero does derivative damage, something like poison, or where it says the word derivative damage, then enlightenment will make that do more damage. So you kind of want to build it slightly different. You build it with a bit of like attack and derivative, because as I remember, if you click on details, it will show you the multiplier of the particular ability. So you can see that it's going to do 2% derivative. So if you want to enhance the derivative portion, that's all going to scale off enlightenment. But I think her primary ability also scales off enlightenment as well, or attack. I'm not really sure. You always have to check them to be certain. So she's purely attack, but you can see she's given herself enlightenment up because she knows her ultimate is going to scale off that derivative, which is all about enlightenment.
All right. So, but you put it all together and she's mediocre legendary.
It's just difficult to get enough poison stacks because again, like the poisons need an exclusive and another legendary just to work. And
another,
it's not
did we get another one?
Oh, we've gone back to normality now.
I'm getting greedy here and spoiled, man. I'm like, wait, no legendary.
4 and 20 is insane, considering it's a 3% rate or something like that for legendary. That is insane.
Yeah, we're rocking it right now. Sigrid, the best rare in the game, or one of?
Probably, yeah, I would say.
Okay, we talked about her at length in our best rare in the game video. Fizzle, we talked about him. We got Horus. We already have Horus.
Already have him, yeah.
Seems to be a nice little defender.
Material's really, really good for this.
Yep. Megan again, we talked about. And Hog. All right, next. Halfway through right now. We still have a guaranteed at least one legendary coming. Let's make it 2. What do you... No, okay. Okay. I'm getting thrown off now. I'm feeling like I can see it. Okay, Vasca.
Another summoner. He's actually not a bad summoner. He's some of the rares will surprise you with how much damage they can output. They might seem a bit basic, but their actual consistency in DPS is really good.
Okay, cool.
So he's a great summoner.
Cool.
Goosney, I think we've had him already. Yep. The one you want... Oh, yes. Yes. Now, this one, back in the day when YST was still playing, he used to love this hero. This is his favorite hero. Technically called Iola, but you can also call it Lola, which is kind of what I call it now because of YST. Shout out to YST there. Really insane lightning carry because her ultimate is a triple hit attack. But when you pair it with her passive, is where she becomes really powerful, because whenever she attacks an enemy under silence, she has a 40% chance to turn the silence into a stun.
Okay.
And because she silences with the A3, the ultimate, she essentially goes silence stun and then 2 chances of a stun instead with an attack penalty. And she does good damage. So she becomes like a very hard carry for like your pillar, like the elemental towers.
Okay, so we'll definitely be using her, it sounds like.
Yeah, we will.
All right.
That's the thing about this game. You need to build teams for different reasons. So just because we got Vinyara, we're not going to be able to use Vinyara in all the content. We're still going to have to build teams for different content pieces. It's just Vinyara is very good for bosses, not necessarily good for everything.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Another epic.
Yeah.
Oh, another summoner.
Oops,
I think we've nearly got all of our summoners. No, that's cool.
Look at him in a minute here.
Shagrol. Okay, so he is like the best Dauntless epic carry. He's the one that can do the best Dauntless damage. Now, Dauntless is a bit different.
Yeah, talk to me about Dauntless damage, yeah.
It's kind of like auto attack heaven, right? They often will have most of their attacks being based off their base attack. They want to really invest in like attack speed. So you can see that's why he's getting attack up and attack speed. They're all about like basic attacking with Dauntless. Normally you want to pair it with another epic called... I can never say his name, but he basically empowers all the epics with bonus attacks. So he basically makes your Dauntless basic attacks do more damage. So Dauntless is very good with some legendaries. It's probably the best Vortex team when it's set up right with all the inspirations. If you go like full Kraken, but he's the best epic damage dealer for Dauntless.
Okay, great. All right.
Okay, we've got no legendaries. We'll come back to reality, but 2 epics.
I know, 2 epics. Cyphrus.
Bit of a healer, bit of a weird healer, kind of a suicidal healer. This one I would say is like, if anyone's playing Raid, Sky Touch Shaman. That's kind of like the feel to this.
Okay. So she does weird bad things to herself, but she does good things to everybody else. Is that kind of the...
Yeah. So like she will
consume
her health to heal.
Yep.
Yeah,
keep the raid comps coming, by the way, Saph. Keep them coming because like it clicks so much easier. Like, okay, I got it. I understand now.
But she can revive. Like
I was gonna say
that can revive.
I was gonna say I want to say she's our first resurrector or reviver on our account. Is that how important is revive in this game?
There's like only a few champions in the game that can do it.
Oh,
like
so
2 or 3. So
Is it seen as an essential component of a lot of teams, or is it less so than like a game like Raid, for example?
It's less so. It's more of an arena focus. It can be quite frustrating in arena when you're fighting constant revivers. You don't really want to be in a situation in PvE content where you have to revive a lot. It can work. Her biggest problem is trying to keep her alive more than anything else. And we got a duplicate Istarion there, which is great because, as I said, you in some respects
so cool. Yeah.
Duplicates are really good. Like if we, for example, got a duplicate legendary, I would be over the moon because we can get the artifact. So it's kind of a weird way to play the game because normally
that's interesting to hear. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Legendary? No.
Nope. Right.
Sparkle can be misleading.
I know.
Hegio. He's cool. He is.
Talk to me about Rally. Again, we have a whole classes video planned, but how important is Rally? And talk about the role.
Rally's very difficult because you need like an enabler for it. Rally is essentially like we apply a bonus effect to every Rally hero's abilities. So, for example, Hegio, when he lands with his ultimate ability, I think he will ignore a huge amount of defense when he's under Rally. So it's an enhancement
energy.
To the effect.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah. So the ultimate ability, his A3 there, you can see it will increase the damage by 50%. So it's very impactful.
So significant. Yeah.
But you need someone to give him Rally more often than not. So it's kind of like you have like the Rally enablers, which tend to be more towards legendary. But if you do, like if you get Filter with an enabler, Rally is very scary. Filter basically like triple shots you and you just get absolutely like annihilated. It just decimates content.
So if you have a really good, and we got another Vladimir, so that's cool, or Vildemir.
Gandalf as we like to call him.
Yes. Hexandra, she's a good healer, right?
Yeah, she's one of the best poison healers.
Okay,
like she's probably better than Sifris because she doesn't kill herself.
Awesome bonus. Okay, cool. All right, we know we got one more coming. Okay, not yet though. Not yet. I think maybe the next one.
Yeah, I think it's a tank.
Hey, it's Gala Longbraids. The better version of her, like aesthetically.
She got a bigger mallet. This one.
Yeah, right. She came to okay. Control immunity to all allies.
Gatuna. So there's another rally.
Yeah.
So you can see once you get some of the rallies together, like you normally one of the rallies champions can trigger rally on themselves, or they can trigger it to an ally as well. So you really want like an enabler. So you can see probably on a passive ability here, when the hero gains rally flashes to the furthest enemy. So she needs someone to give her rally. She's not going to generate it herself.
So we'll keep an eye out for a rally enabler, I guess. Keep it going. We got 15 left here, guys. Left, rather.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
We got the sparkle? The sparkle always shows you the way.
Let's give it somebody good this time. No poisoners. All right.
What are we going to get? Alton.
Okay.
Blind Dwarf. And...
another poisoner.
Okay. I mean, we're getting closer to
Twitch.
What we need.
Dude, we've got the whole poison team. We've got it built now, Saph. We have 5 poison legendaries. 4. What?
Stress. We need Durango and we need Lathier. So Twitch is quite good though. Twitch is a very cool poison.
Is he the best of our poison legendaries, or
he's better than Jathalia? Yeah, he absolutely is, because he can provide more. What we'd be really looking for now is Horin and a duplicate legendary. You just need so much to set up the poison team. It's so expensive, but he's a very good kind of like poison dump. He's actually quite good damage as well, rather than just relying on the poisons itself.
Okay. Well, he was our 80 guarantee. So now, no, I'm sorry, he was our 70. So now we have. Oh, so we did get it at 70.
Well, I don't know if we got it at 70 or we just got lucky.
Okay, we probably just got it at lucky. We probably just got lucky.
We could have got it lucky. I lost track of our Mercy when we got 4 in a row.
So Pargu.
I don't actually. Oh, I know. He's the debuffer.
Well, apparently.
He will be useful for season 2. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil anything.
All right, TBD season 2. Stay tuned to the end, by the way, guys, after we pull our last legendary, because I want to spend like 2 minutes talking about prioritizing who we're going to upgrade. Vaska.
Scott. Yeah, he's the summoner. He can just basically join a summon team and make it efficient. Quarian.
Okay.
Nice. Very cool looking. I mean, credit to the developers. They've put a lot of effort into making even the rays look cool.
I know.
All of the rays feel like they have like an identity and they look really cool.
Totally agree. Here we go. Our last legendary.
And then we have one more legendary after this.
This is our legendary. This is it.
No. There's 2. We've got another one.
No, this is our 80th.
Yeah, but we get another one on top. That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
crazy.
So this is not the.
This is not the Otherworld one. You have to actually go and open that one. There's another one.
Hell yeah! All right.
Oh, yes.
Another.
Yes.
Wait. She one you were just saying we needed?
Yeah, because we can now get what I was.
It's the dupe. Yeah. Okay. Walk us through. So we get the dupe. Now we have the soul imprint.
Yes.
We get
so the way that you work is if you get a duplicate, you can either inspire the champion to give it some perks and bonuses, or you can exchange the imprint for an artifact from the legendary exchange. And some of those artifacts are insane. Like there's one that gives AoE decreased defense. There's one that gives you that gatekeeper staff for Garius. There is so many of them, and just getting one of them is so valuable because one of those artifacts could absolutely carry you all the way through your progression. So it's actually exciting that we got a duplicate because it will help our account here.
And this is, I think you've already answered this, but it's a dumb question, but I'm asking anyway. I'm here to ask the dumb questions. Saph's here to give all the smart answers. So I can't build 2 legendaries? Or I can?
No.
Okay, cannot. Okay.
There is no way to have 2 of the same hero in a team in the game.
Okay. All right. Next.
Nessa, actually really quite cool because of the ability to do blind with a decreased attack. Very cool for the Radiants.
Okay, blind prevents basic attacks from hitting their targets. 100% heal reduction, reduces attack as well.
Yeah, she doesn't need scrolls, for example, to place a decreased attack, so you don't have to book her to get the decreased attack out, which is really kind of cool.
Okay.
You'd want the recharge time, but it places it 100%, which is very good. So, and another Thea there.
Another Thea. And Livia. All right.
Yes.
All right. So now we can go and get our sixth legendary, I think.
I've lost track of
Me too. Here we go. Boom. All right.
See the sparkle? Boom.
Yeah. Who we got? Who we got? Let's see.
Ooh. Okay.
He looks, dude, I'm so thrown off by the look because everybody looks, all these legendaries, I'm like, oh my God, did we just get the best hero in the game?
I don't know what this guy does.
A big defender. Let's take a look at him here. On his passive, when this hero's shield is depleted or dispelled or vanishes, 50% of the shield that is consumed vanishes will be converted into healing. On his battle skill, casts 3 holy fire attacks, each dealing 100% attack, fire damage to enemies within range, 75% chance of dispelling 1 buff from them, grants 15% targets max HP shield to the ally with the lowest current HP for 5 seconds. So far, I'm not blown away here, Saph, but I don't know what I'm talking about either. On the ultimate, dispels all enemy shields.
Very good.
Deals 500% attack, 10% max HP. Enemy max HP, they have that in this game. Right?
I think that's his HP.
Oh, okay. Plus 10% max HP with a 75% chance of inflicting attack penalty 2 for 10 seconds. Meanwhile, grants a 25% targets max HP shield to each ally for 10 seconds.
And so if you go back to his passive.
Yep.
So what I'm really curious to know is
it him or everybody, right?
Exactly. Does he place a shield on everyone? When that shield gets depleted, will he then heal everyone? Interesting.
I think reading the passive, rereading the passive, it sounds like it does, right? When the hero's shield is depleted, dispelled. It's weird because the way it's worded, it's like when his shield or when the shield that he gave to everybody, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But what's really cool is he's going to have a lot of buff dispelling and shield dispelling, and one particular boss in general has a need to remove shields. So, interesting option. I don't know whether he's specifically good, but as a tank, could be quite useful.
There's not a real robust in-game rating section, really, is there?
Well, this got actually updated from original launch. Originally used to rate different content areas, and that's been upgraded to this. If you actually collect a lot of heroes, once you get them to like level 70, you can go through and send a comment and generate quite a lot of Weirmarrow. Like I think when it first came out, I generated about 700 Weirmarrow, 2 legendary summons. Just by putting a comment. It's kind of cool.
Okay, so a 4.7. Now I'm curious, man. I'm curious on how all of our
interesting, now, the cool thing about Dragonheir is if you ever want to test like any sort of mechanic, they have a training dummy, so you can literally simulate a battle and put it in to see, is it actually going to heal all the team or not? You don't have to invest to know. It's really cool.
So 4.3 on our top dog there. We get a
The summoners are always going to get a lower score because summons are just a bit awkward to fight in different continuities. Look at all the legendaries.
I know.
Crazy. And there was
one,
there was
two,
a
three,
duplicate
four,
as well.
6. Yeah, 6 plus a dupe.
Okay.
All right. Let's take Vinyara. Let's take a look at her. I'm hoping for like a 4.9 here. 4.6. She's my wife. We can go together everywhere besides Rot. Which can I say? Just give her the eyeball. Okay. There we go.
An interesting comment.
There we go. The number 1. Okay. All right. You're big. Your big guy here. Ooh, gross. People hate him. 3.8.
Mainly because.
But you were right. You called that. You were like, people are going to be like, nah. But,
yeah.
All right.
Melee's difficult, but in the right setup, he's really good.
4.3.
Like, I've not really played much with Talwa, but he can be like I've played against him. So yeah, like I've played against him, and he's a lot worse when you fight against him as a boss.
Okay.
4.4.
So overall, none of them scream amazing,
Vinyara
except for
really good.
Vinyara. Yeah, Vinyara.
And what was the rating for the Kreesuska? Was it 4.7? Was it? I think it was the
What
first
was?
a fire legendary.
Oh yes, it was a 4.7, I believe.
Okay, so he's the highest rated one. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very interesting. Okay, so who do you think that we should? We'll probably make it a whole nother video about this, but real quick, I mean, I'm assuming Vinyara is going to be our 100% go-to next that we invest in, right?
Yeah, when we get to bosses, absolutely. We need to focus on getting a really good goblin team. So that could be summoners, because we did get a lot of summoners, didn't we? And we got a few epic summoners as well.
Yeah, we got a lot of epics.
We did have Usho. I saw we picked her up as well. So Usho and Hokka, they're quite cool. They're quite interesting to pair together. But we didn't get Rava.
And we have Garrus too, who we picked from last video. So
our boss teams are going to probably be focused around Garrus and Vinyara very much. I think that's what we will do. But it's kind of like weird off affinity. Eventually, we're going to need to get to 5 affinity. But for the time being, 3 affinity is absolutely great.
All right,
there as well. So we got loads of options now.
Oh, we do, man.
We have to figure this out.
We do. We need to talk a little bit off air, and maybe we'll share with you guys what we kind of decided once we have a more robust plan. But overall, man, Saph, I am loving our first summoning, dude. Thanks for bringing that good luck, man. I appreciate it.
I think you brought the luck there when I've ever summoned on double mercy. So,
all right. Well, guys, let us know. Let us know what you think, especially if you have experience with any of these heroes. We'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. With that, I guess I have no more comments here. I'm just living on cloud 9 right now, Saph. Any final words, man? Are we good?
No, I'm really excited to see what these heroes are going to do. And the cool thing, I haven't got half of those legendaries, so I have no idea how we're going to work them as well. So
this is going to be fun, man. This is going to be fun. Expect some awesome teams using some of these legendaries and epics and maybe even some rares that we summoned today. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.